going on, y'all? It's Autopilot Eats. I just want to do a walkthrough inside and outside of my new Tesla Model Y 2026. Let's do it. This right here, y'all, the black on black looks nice. This light bar, I thought everyone wasn't nice, but I think with this color, it kind of drew on me. And I like some of the finishes that they did on the outside, right? If y'all can kind of see at the bottom of the lip there, it's kind of like blacked out, of course, and it's got a nice kind of plastic on it, and it sticks out a little bit here from the front. I don't know if y'all can kind of really see that there, which I really do like. And then the tail lights there, the lights are integrated right in here at the bottom here, even though the light bar is just for daytime running. But then you got your turn signals right up there in the light bar, which is kind of smooth. Now, I don't like how this thing, it looks like everyone, if you get into an accident with this thing, hit something, man, they might have to replace the entire thing because I don't know if it's in sequence or not. But it looks smooth to me. And finally, they've added the camera. It only took them so long to add the camera in the front. And I can say, everyone, for certain that this is a game changer camera, because now to be able to see not just the back, but the front is smooth. Now, got the little hood there. I'll open that up in the front there. When you open up the front, y'all, you got down here now, wiper fluid is down at the bottom compared to it being up at the top. They have some indentation for now, which is I like. Clear indentation for when you close the front now. And the storage in this is very deep now compared to what it was. You got the little plug there at the bottom if you want to fill this up with beverages. And then, of course, your front for the towing, and some sort of indentation if you want to put some things there to kind of designate this section to section. But storage in the front is nice. It's a little bit deeper, especially than my Model 3, of course. And when you come out to the back, the light bar, again, is right integrated in there, and it doesn't come up when the front comes up as well. I like how now this is almost like a rubber kind of gasket to maybe keep noise in and also keep beverages and things kind of colder, which is cool. The only thing I wish it was powered though. But then you can come around here and you got the little wheelbase, which is nice too as well. Added still the little black trim around there, which is cool. Pirelli rim, Pirelli tires on there. And this aero wheel with the black on black looks nice. Y'all, I don't know what it is, but it's like the black of this, and the design has changed compared to the older Model Ys. Looks much more cleaner. It looks more modern, I would say, to me. For some strange reason, it definitely grew on me for sure. Then come around, of course, we got the hardware forward cameras there, as you kind of see, because of course you see the red in that. And then as we start to work our way around the car on the right profile, of course, the camera as well, same position there. And you see the little red dot. That means it's definitely hardware 4. And the design from the right looks the same to me. You can't really tell. Of course, the silhouette is literally the same exact thing from the previous version of the Model Y. But the side is literally the same. Of course, they changed a little bit of the mirrors here. Got for a little bit more some aerodynamics, but I don't think it's nothing crazy, y'all. And then when we come to the back, have like kind of like an indicator here, kind of light there. Y'all can kind of see that. I wish I could kind of, it's kind of reflective, I would say. And then the back, everyone, this, I would say, definitely makes the Model Y smooth. Because with the black, now you have the black, sorry, y'all, I'm standing too close to the trunk. Now from the back, you have the black Tesla, and it's blacked out comparative to what it was in the past, specifically with the dual motor sign. If y'all remember, everyone, the previous Model Ys, they literally had this silver while the car was red. That don't make no sense. but now it looks like they've upgraded the design to the point where the dual motor is now blacked out if you have a black car, or it's blued out if you have a blue car and red car and so on. So it looks cleaner. And then the camera right there at the front, at the back there, red dot, of course, again, hardware 4. And then to open the trunk, you got the latch there right below that camera, which is a pretty good position to have it in, because that's usually where people go to, especially where the camera is, and the S for the Tesla logo to open the trunk up there. More reflective lights, as you kind of see at the bottom. And they have a nice kind of back to this at the bottom, because now if you live, everyone, in New York, New Jersey area, especially in Hoboken, Jersey City, Union City, if someone hits you in the back, it looks like it's going to hit this here, which is nice because it kind of will help to prevent a lot of damage from the back part of the body there. So this nice little lip on it is nice and really, really, really smooth. And it makes it really nice with the black there. Come around, of course, everyone, charging port is literally still the same exact thing. No difference with the charging port. And then literally from the exact profile of the left of this car is the exact same thing of the Model Y, again, like I mentioned. You really can't tell the difference from looking at the side, outside of the wheels, if only you look at the back or the front. So y'all, that's literally what the exterior looks like. Just a couple of updates, I would say, in terms of the rear with the little light. Turn signal comes on to the left and the right, integrated right into the bar. And then, of course, when you throw in the brakes there, the brakes now, instead of coming from the front there in the hood, it comes right here for the tail bar, which is nice. I think I like the back and the front. It definitely had to grow on me compared to when I originally did the walkthrough of the Model Y. So now with the new Model Ys and the new Model 3s, as soon as you come in here to the hood there, the lights will kind of flash to let you know, oh, you can open up the hood, and it literally opens. It makes a sound too, which I like. Hood opens, you kind of see the tail bar light there go off. And then when you come inside, this trunk space here, everyone, being 6'1" for me, you can literally fit a lot of different things in here. I fit a stroller in here and a couple bags too as well. Nice that they got the trunk space there at the bottom. The one thing, everyone, I don't like, and I can say for certain, is this little thing. I might have to toss this thing, this little privacy for the back, because it's just messy. And I know it's supposed to fit right up here in the little grooves, but I don't like it because it's just not convenient for me to put in and put out of the car when I got a stroller. Like, I just leave it at the bottom for it to be imprinted right there, kind of like a space there where they put it for, and call it a day, because I just can't. Now at the back, you got the buttons here for, of course, the seats in the back to kind of fold down and fold up. Nice part about this, being that I have like my baby's car seat in there, the Model Y, which I like here, if you press the button here, it will stop it if they notice there's something that's blocking it. Which I like, because sometimes, everyone, you get in the car and then you're thinking you don't have that there, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shoot, now the car is messed up here. So I like that, where now it kind of censors out, like, oh, you have something there. Now there is, everyone, I gotta say, a lot of carpet in this Model Y. This carpet, oh my God. I don't know who designed this thing, but the carpet everywhere, even on the back where the hood comes up there, even though I do like this light here, even though I don't think it's as bright in the dark time. If it was a little bit bigger and a little bit brighter, that would be nice to kind of see in here, or put something up right here or on the sides. But that's just my thinking. But the carpet, y'all, yeah, this carpet is legitimately everywhere. I don't know why they would put it back here in the back there, but and they have it on the sides there. Man, this thing is gonna be so hard to clean. Before, I would like the plastic that they had in the original Model 3s and Ys, because I thought that would be wipe it down. But now to vacuum this, if you get some dirt or grime on it, it's gonna be a little bit more. Let's go inside and check out the back seat first, and then we'll go into the front. Now, my position, everyone, 6'1" person right there. And I have a lot of leg space here in the back, which I do like compared to the other original Model Y. So they kind of leveled it off here, and I fit kind of snug in the seat, which is great, I have to say. Now, these little snapback pockets, they ain't gonna do nothing. I don't even know why they even put those there, because it's not, you can put a couple papers in there, but that's about it. Touchscreen in the back here for anyone that's sitting in the back. I like how they got the media controls, the fan speed, and how they can also, similar to the front there, now where they can kind of dial it in to kind of figure out, okay, which way do I want the AC vents to turn to. And they also give everyone the destination up at the top, as y'all can kind of see, destination, how far it is away, and what time they arrive at, including the temperature and the time. Smooth. Have the ability to turn off the screen, and then of course the ability to pull up this seat in case you got someone that's tall in the back and they need a little bit more leg room. But so far, in the 6'1" position, I do feel comfortable in the back. And then in the back seat, of course, you got the little trim of the light bar from the front extending out. And everyone, the light bar trim, I don't want to call it a gimmick, but it is. I don't find a use of it right now. Maybe when nighttime comes, I find it kind of cool for the accent light, but during the day, it's like, bruh, I wouldn't buy the car based upon no accent lighting though. And again, everyone, continuing on with the pattern here, this carpet, it's carpet in now the pockets on the side of the door. And then of course you got the emergency thing, so now it's clearly noted compared to what it was in the past with the little speakers on the side. But the carpet is everywhere, legitimately everywhere in this place, outside the velvet here, that you kind of, not the velvet, but the texture, different kind of texture pattern that's always been consistent with the Model Ys before in the past. Hooks here for, of course, when you got some sort of hanging thing, and then they got the integrated light now in here, which is nice, which you kind of turn it on and off by just kind of just pressing it to turn it on and off, which that's pretty cool. Let's go to the front now. So this is the front, and things have changed a little bit in the front on the 2026s. So now they have the black headliner, y'all. Y'all don't know how long I was waiting to have a black headliner compared to that white foolishness, which was super hard to clean, up on the side, up on the top there, where you have the visors and all that. It was so tough to clean. Like, come on, y'all. But now even this little trim up here is no longer brown. Oh my goodness. Now it looks like the car was made for it with the black on black. It looks like it's just made for it. Like, that's what it is. Like, now it's a little more cleaner. It has a little bit of some sort of plastic right here, there, but you see the trend follow on the plastic here, especially even at the steering wheel, which is kind of cool. Of course, you still have your pads for your iPhones or your Android phones. And then you got the little cup holders there, and it got a deep, really deep kind of storage space. Y'all got literally a mug in here, a Stanley cup. How many ounces is the Stanley cup? This Stanley cup is 40 ounces, and it fits right snug right there down at the bottom. Tissue box, you already know. Got to keep it clean. And then, of course, the trim kind of continues along here, even with that right there, y'all. Literally from the dash to where you kind of reveal the cup holders and things like that, and also in the kind of headrest. Armrest too as well. Also, just one USB-C port, which sucks. Like, why would they only have one? I have no idea. They usually had two. I know this is a bigger USB-C port, but still, y'all, just to have one. And then of course, everyone, you got your other kind of port there at the bottom that you can kind of see there. Otherwise, y'all, the seats are comfortable. I have to say the seats are very, very comfortable. It gets nice and warm and toasty in here. And I think everything else is kind of the same. You got the rear view mirror, got the camera there as well for the inside of the car. And then now you have your haptics for the hazards. And then also again, haptic buttons to press on and off for the lights. Otherwise, again, remains the same for the most part outside of the now speakers on the left and the right side. And again, more carpet. More carpet everywhere, y'all. More carpet, more carpet. Touchscreen, y'all, looks different. And now I would say like right over here, now they do some instructions. So when you fasten your seatbelt on, when they want you to do that, or some of the instructions here, they put up here right up at the top, self-driving. Of course, you can start there, right there, or from the wheel now by just clicking that in. Got the controls here for camera that pulls up. It's everyone, sometimes you got to press this a little bit hard, that I've noticed, and then it pulls it up. So you got the front camera and then the two side cameras, and then you pull it up to get the rear view camera, and then pull it down again to get the front camera. Again, you got the washer that you kind of wash the camera with, the front camera with, because it's definitely going to get a little bit dirty here. And then going back to the wheel, you have the microphone, again, for all your FSD speed and things like that. Not speed, but y'all know what I mean. Chill mode, sloth mode, all that type of stuff. Then you got here for the wiper, your lights, and you can flick that, everyone. Press a couple times to kind of flick your high beams. Many of you may not know that. And then, of course, your music controls, things like that, sound and all that is up here on with the little scroll wheel there. And, of course, the horn, definitely in the center there, which is nice. And then lastly, you got your little indicator for your left and your right blinker, which I do like. And you already know to reverse, park, drive, and all that is on a touchscreen compared to what it was. Man, do I miss that. Just clicking that little stop there is something that I definitely miss. But I'm glad that the turn signal is here. And this turn signal, y'all, it's not like if you press it, it's gonna fall off. When I originally did my review of the Model Y one, it felt not secure, but now I think they made a little bit more adjustments to it. And now it feels definitely secure, so you don't feel like you're gonna break this off if you press it down too hard, which is nice. I mean, outside touchscreen, y'all, it's literally the same if you have the Intel processor on your Model Y, original Model Y or original Model 3. And of course, they've added for the heated seats and also ventilated seats that you kind of see there up on the side. And of course, bioweapon defense mode that I haven't literally used to this moment, like literally have not used it. I don't know why, but I just never used it. Other than that, y'all, it's literally the exact same thing outside of the touchscreen too as well. The touchscreen looks more cleaner, more crisper. The color's a little bit more vibrant. And even the camera, y'all, looks definitely crisp. The only thing is when this screen kind of darkens, this camera becomes very, very not good. I can't really see, and it wasn't as clean as my Model 3 throughout whatever day or time that it was. But it's got it. But I like how they squared this off of the touchscreen, so now it's not kind of circular in shape somewhat. It's definitely just squared off now, and it's a little bit more of a pop of color and a little bit more vibrant and bigger. But yeah, y'all, it's cool. It's definitely cool. It's definitely, I would say, different than my Model 3, but I like it so far. And I think as I get more and more accustomed to it and adjusted to it, I think I'll put a little bit more thought into like what I like so far, what I don't like. But I've kind of given you all that so far. Like the carpet, get rid of that thing. Somebody, please, figure out that carpet situation. But that black handed liner, keep that Keep that black headliner though. The screen here, keep this screen, the squared offness of that, that's smooth, beautiful there. And the front light bar and the rear light bar, keep that, okay? You keep that because that also is very, very smooth. I wish the turn signals on the back and the front were a little bit more bigger. I think I like them on the my Model 3, because at night you can literally see it very clearly, but now it's like people hope you see that little line there in the back and then also on the front. I wish it was just a tad bit bigger, I have to say. But the speakers are cleaner in terms of, I feel like the speakers sound a little bit better than my Model 3. And I thought my Model 3 speakers were great. They were awesome. But in this car, they sound a little bit more improved, which is crazy to think about it, but it definitely does. Again, the seats feel a little bit more comfortable to me, and it just rides smooth. Now, I want to say it is not quiet as quiet as people say. It's quiet, but it's not like something drastic where you're going to be like, oh, wow, like that's a noticeably different quiet. It's a touch. Well, actually, let me not say a touch. It's a couple notches down in terms of being quiet compared to my Model 3, but you still hear the noise, especially even after 50 miles per hour. You're going to hear that, the bumps in the road and all that type of stuff. But it is quiet sitting, but not when you start to begin driving. It starts to pick up in terms of noise here. But y'all, that's my thoughts, y'all. Let me know what you think about the new Model Y if you have it, if you plan on getting it. And y'all, I'll catch y'all on the next one. See y'all.